Morning everybody. So today is Tommy's sort of spring makeover. I know it's nearly summer, or it is summer anyway, and I'm not going to be washing his tail like I did with Chesney and Basil. I've started now to try and get him used to the hose a little bit. We haven't got it on him yet, but I've sort of introduced it close to him. So we're working on being able to wash his tail hopefully at some point this summer. I've decided to do it in the stable as well because I'm going to try and trim his mane, which is a new thing for me to do with him. I don't know if they would have trimmed it. They must have done something to it, I should think, when he got to the Blue Cross. So I'm going to try and trim that, and he always feels more secure in the stable. So we're gonna do it in here. I'm hoping he's going to settle and just eat his hay in a minute, so that he will stand still and be chilled. I know he's got 2 hay nets. I'm just hoping he'll finish off some out of Chesney's hay net, which Chesney has decided he's not going to eat for some reason. But there's nothing wrong with it, is there, Tom Tom? No. Just Chesney sometimes has very fussy times, doesn't he? So where are you going to stand? Okay, well we'll put the camera here. So I've already picked out his feet. He's decided he's going to stand here at the moment, so we'll start here and we'll probably end up moving in a minute. So I'm just going to brush him over first. He's getting quite good at being brushed. He is starting to get a few little tips on his neck though again, and on his chest, which he likes having scratched still, don't you? I think he quite likes being brushed. So this is just, I'm just building up with confidence. Oh, he's definitely making progress because he likes, he's absolutely brilliant to have his feet picked out now, aren't you? Which is lovely, and he's getting very good for the farrier as well. Very good last week for the farrier, weren't you? He's on, as you probably know if you watch all the rest of my videos, he's on minimum grass at the moment, because he's looking well. Don't seem to have any trouble keeping his weight on at all. He eats anything and everything, don't you now? And you like your polos and everything, yeah? Also managing to get fly repellent on him now with a cloth, which is nice. Get it on his head and his face and everything. So the next thing I want to try and do is get some cancer mane and tail on his tail, so I can give it a good comb through. I don't know what he'll think of this. We haven't tried this before, but obviously I'm fly spraying onto a rag around him at the moment, so he's happy with that. So I don't think it'll be a problem as long as I don't spray it on him. So we're going to give it a shot. Actually, weirdly, he doesn't have a really disgusting tail like the other two, as in really muddy and yucky. I don't quite know how he's managed that, but he hasn't. So while that works through, I'm going to comb his mane out now. Now I ummed and ahed about whether I was going to trim his mane or not, because he's an Araby type I know that they should have their mains. Actually, his main goes that way, doesn't it? So I'm on the wrong side. And the Araby type should have a natural mane. But I figure I could grow back, so I'm going to see what it looks like all trimmed up. And then decide whether I do it again in the future. Now this could do with a bit of a wash or some kind of mane and tail, but I won't be able to trim it when I put that in, so Daisy's outside. I think she thinks it's time for something to eat. And she's probably getting dive bombed by the swallows. I'm just trying to do a little bit at a time so it doesn't fall. This bit in the middle I think he's ground into the mud. He has got a few knots as well, so we might end up getting the scissors like we did with Chesney, but hopefully not. He's a good boy. Judging by the way he's holding his head, I think he quite likes it. Oh, he's got a nip. No? I quite like it pulling a bit. I do. It's funny. I don't probably like this on his dress. His dress was probably a bit itchy. So obviously, as it's the first time I've ever trimmed his mane, I'm not going to start, and he's of a nervous disposition, I'm not going to start pulling it like I do Basil's. I'm going to use the solo comb like I do with Chesney. I'm not going to be too over enthusiastic and take too much off. I'm just going to see how we get on a little bit today. And this doesn't pull, so it shouldn't be an issue at all. Except you might wonder what all his hair's doing on the floor. This obviously is slightly... He's slightly not sure about the noise it's making. I might have something in my pocket for good boys. Oh, that's not worth having, hang on. There you go. Really good boy. Hold on. Thank you. This is the comb. No treat. I'm going to eat the comb. I should possibly mention that Tommy actually, in case you've forgotten, has been on a limited grazing since about February. So the fact that he's got this, I did have to move him. If you watched last week's video, I had to move him because basically there was nothing on the field, which obviously wasn't a problem with him weight-wise, but he was just galloping up and down. Aren't you? You silly. So there we are. I think that's trimmed enough for him. I don't want it to be really short, just look a bit smarter. So before we do his tail, he's got, and I only saw them last night, I'm afraid. He's got quite dry lips. He's got little tiny little cracks just starting in the corners. So I'm going to try and put some Vaseline on them. I don't know why he's got them. So I've got some Vaseline, but I haven't tried it before, so we'll see what he thinks. Might not be a big fan. I've got a tickle. Smells funny, so I'll probably do a funny face. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Boy, what a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. One side. Doesn't look very impressed. Do you not look very impressed? No, you don't. Good boy. Not so good in the left hand. Good boy. Good boy. What a good boy. That side's not as bad as this side actually. This is the bad, really bad. Well, not really, no, it's not really bad because they're not bleeding. Just looks not very nice, so we're going to do that for a few days now and make that better. Right? So now I'm going to comb through his tail a bit. Boy. Okay. He has been rubbing the top of his tail a little bit. Don't know why. So there we are. Oh, his mane's all shuffled backwards. Did I make you jump? Sorry. Oh, hang on. I've got a bit of an itch, Mum. Hang on. So his mane was straight, but now it looks a bit funny because he's swished back. Don't be a wally. What am I going to do to you, you big banana? Okay, and his tail is all fluffy and smart. Looks lovely. And apart from the funny expression on his face. Don't look funny, you're a handsome boy. He's looking very smart now. You're looking very smart now. Hey? Good boy. So we're just going to have to keep putting some Vaseline on every day. Try and sort his lips out. What about from this side? That's still a funny face. Hello. Hello. So that's it for Tommy's makeover. I'm hoping we'll be able to wash his tail later in the year, so we'll try and catch that on camera. And we'll see you again soon, everybody. Bye.